So I've got to take those 4 bolts out. I've got to disconnect the bolt that goes through the front eye of the leaf spring. Disconnect the rear shackle. Now that bolt is going to have to be wrenched out. I don't see any other alternative. Well, nothing a little fire wasn't going to fix. Got everything out. And let's take a look over here. So here you got the right side leaf spring compared to the factory spring. So cleaned off where the perch mounts there, and I'm going to give that a little bit of paint before we put it back together. So that'll have time to dry there while we start to assemble the leaf springs. I think I'm going to put the shocks in first and let them hang, and then that way when I get the leaf springs in place, I can mount them up and then just connect the shocks. So before you go mounting these brackets to the spring, you need to know that these are different widths apart and they only go in there one way. So of course I put this one on backwards, so I'm gonna have to flip it over. That's the way this whole works. Okay guys, so got this mounted, got the shock in, tire back on, and everything went absolutely horribly. This part all went pretty good, but when it came to the shocks, I couldn't do the reverse shock thing that Gary had told me about, because then the upper shock brace that they mount to wouldn't allow the shock to reach in front of the rear end. So they must have done some modifications for that. I don't know if they moved the upper shock mount or what, but it was a pain in the ass. It took me 8 hours, and I got to work tomorrow, so I don't think I'm going to get much more done for you. The other side's still the original side with the air shock jacked up to kind of match the car and make it even.